you wouldn't believe he went long.
He went long in that shot.
And it looked like he came in short,
It
but
looked
he had
like-
a good stroke on it. That's a good hit, but good hits sometimes you just miss them by, a hair.
I had Mr. Bloomball tell me one day, I said, I hit that too good. He said, no, if you hit it too good, you would have made it.
Which
Okay.
is true.
And this game is all about precision. It's a focus game. It's such an enjoyable game. It's amazing.
And he's talking about Mr. Bloomdahl, who was one of the greatest that ever lived.
Mhm.
And he gave me a quote where a guy said, look how dirty that shot was to miss. And he said, well, just hit it cleaner. Which is true, too. Once you get hooked on this game, it's forever because you never stop learning. That's the best part about it. This is chess compared to pool, which is checkers.
Correct. The other part about this game is that, as in billiards and golf, because anybody that loves the game of golf, you can play golf until you're 100 years old. Okay, as long as you're moving, you're breathing. As long as you're playing this game, you have to be moving. All right, you have to be constantly thinking.
You're always thinking and using, and you're thinking of making the shot. You're thinking of safety. You're thinking of position, and you're always learning. Someone who plays will tell you what you're doing wrong or try to help you.
Mhm.
It's not the kind of game where people don't try to help you. Everybody wants someone to get better because we need more and more players in this game. Now, this is what I call natural. He's going to spin off the bottom side of the red, middle right-hand English, which he did. Hit good speed, and he made the point.
Very good. Nice shot.
And
Nice
he shot
stroke.
good speed.
Simple shot. Not difficult.
He didn't bang it. Shot medium speed.
And you have to, as in golf, let the equipment help you. Let the equipment do the work. And that's what he did there.
He's got a
This is a somewhat difficult shot. I
Looks
have
like
a
he's
certain
going
way
off
I
the
would like
yellow.
to play this.
He's trying to
Okay.
drop in.
I
He's
would-
making a small target out of it.
I would try to play this up and down off the yellow.
I agree with
There
you.
you go. Very close. He missed the long rail. He had to turn around, hit the bottom rail, come to the long rail, out of the corner, back to the red. It was a relatively simple shot, but you have to make a good hit and focus on what you're doing.
He's going to try to spin into the white, the bottom part of the red, towards the corner. Nice, easy stroke, which he did. And too far up. He had too much ball. He had to hit a low. No, he got it because of the speed. He got it because he shot it nice and easy, which really helped to make the shot. Very good execution. And he's going to play this 4 rails, the outside of the white with high left-hand English. Short, long, short, long. He went long. He got a little lucky there. He was trying to get the 4 rail shot. Right, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
But he'll take it.
This is a very difficult shot here.
He's
He's going to try to draw this back to the long rail, and it's very
And the
difficult.
red's going to fly. Look where the red's flying. The red's flying now. There's the kiss. He beat the kiss.
He beat the kiss.
And he
But
still
he also
didn't.
missed the shot.
Yeah, a very difficult shot. When
Now,
you
this
look,
shot is as simple as they get.
this is what you like. This is the bread and butter of the
This
game.
is correct.
You got to take advantage of these shots.
And this is also a position shot.
Yes,
When
it
he
is.
plays this shot, he's going to play it off the red. He's going to want to make his cue ball hit the long rail, back to the short, back to the long, into the yellow.
and drive.
But you
the
also
red.
want to drive the red ball back into the center of the table again.
He banged it a little bit
A little
too
too
hard.
hard,
Lost
and
the
he made
position.
it a little more difficult than he should have.
But he was more interested in making the
Making
point.
the
and
point, correct.
He's not thinking, there's so much to this game.
There's a lot of tension when you play this game.
And when you're thinking position, it makes it. Now he's drawing this back. He's trying to go 4 rails. He's drawing towards himself off the bottom rail. Low left-hand English. He didn't snap it
Not
enough.
enough.
And he should, he's playing the right shot. He just didn't execute it as good as he could. He might be a little nervous. They're playing. They know it's being streamed. It is a little nerve-wracking. You want to do good. You
The
don't
biggest thing to remember, though, is when you're playing this game, it's not like shooting pool. When you shoot pool, you can turn around and take 1 stroke, 2 strokes, and you can get away with that. In this game,
You pay.
you pay. You must turn around and physically stroke the cue that you have in your hand to build momentum in the shot that you're going to play. Because you're dealing with a 10 by 5 table. these balls are rather large. You have to get them to go around that table using English. And the only way that happens is with momentum.
Here's a
Without
nice
momentum,
shot, Jim.
you make
This
no
is
shots at all.
Looks like it's a low right spin back. I don't know if he's playing it or
Low
not.
left, he's going to play it. No, he's going to play it off the yellow outside.
Yes, okay, that's what I thought he was
2,
doing.
3, and
He-
that should stretch
and
out and make the point.
Looks like he hit it pretty good.
Very nice. Very good.
Executed perfect, good
Mhm.
speed.
And that's the key.
And he's going to do the same thing again. He's going to go off the red. He's going to draw it back and try to go 4 rails, short, long, short, long.
Mhm.
Nice spin draw. You try to always shoot off the closest ball to you because it's an easier ball to, if you have to make a thin hit or, once you shoot distances, you can make more errors. But he's doing what we said. It looked like he
That looks like
executed
he
this
made
pretty
that
good
point.
too.
Very good hit.
He's calmed down.
Oh,
Oh, it came in short, but
some people would say he hit that too good, but no, if you hit it too good, you make it.
right.
All right. So
He
yeah, it's a very
executed
difficult game.
okay. Just
Stroke was good, speed was good, a little too much ball.
that's all. And this is 3 rails. You should make this every time. These are important shots to make, which he did. You shoot easy. You put your high right. You just follow through. No jumpy. No banging.
Now here's another relatively simple shot.
Off the white.
He's got to play this off. He should play it off the white. He
He's
may
looking
not.
off the red though, but he should play it off the white. He's
Simple
playing it
shot.
off the
He's
white.
playing off the white.
It's another high
Natural 3-cushion shot.
left. High left. Watch out. Nice speed.
1, 2, 3 rails. Make contact with the red, and you have a point. Very good. Very nice.
He didn't bang it. He kept his angle by not shooting hard. If he shoots hard, he goes short.
Nice and comfortable. Another major thing that you must do when you play this game is each and every time you get up to the table, each and every time you go to shoot, focus on exactly what you want to do and make sure that you chalk up that cue stick every time. All right, that's an absolute must. Chalk is very important in this game. You can get away with it a little bit on the pool table, but in this game, each and every shot, you need as much chalk on the tip of that cue as you have to perform a little abrasion.
Jim
Between
knows this
the tip.
because there's a lot of miscues in billiards. Because
Billiards
of
is a very
power.
simple game to miscue because you're hitting the balls with a little more power than you would do on a pool table, and
They're heavier.
the balls are much heavier, much larger. And it's
The
an
score,
absolute must to do that. Each
the-
and every time you get up to the table, chalk up.
Jim, I want to give the score now. The score is 7-4,
And we have 15 innings.
and it's Mr. Stoner's winning. The person who's up playing there is Pete Hall. He was here every year too. He's going outside the yellow, high right hand English. He's going around the table. He won 5 rails. It looks like a pretty good hit.
Not
No, he
quite
went a
good
little
enough.
long.
A
See,
little
I'm
long.
on a bad angle. I thought he made it from here, but when I look at it on the screen, you could see it was long. Mr. Stoner might be playing a cross table shot with reverse on it, like a high right, or he might be
Yeah, he's
playing
gonna
what
play
they
this
call
long.
the 6 o'clock shot.
He's going to
back
try to
towards him
drop
with
this
time.
thing in.
You don't think he's going back towards himself?
There
yeah,
you go.
That's called the 6 o'clock shot.
Mhm.
That's Bill Smith's shot. Bill Smith loves that shot. He executes it very well. And he
Bill, if
tries
you're
to-
out there, say hello. I haven't seen you in about 2 years. Okay? Love to see you come to Vegas. And by the way, we have the Nationals this year will be played in Las Vegas, okay, Nevada.
Yeah, Jim, I don't know if you know, but Bill was invited to play at Valley Forge in the Challenge of Champions, which
Okay.
is in March.
Mhm.
So you're going to have 12 champions, and Bill is one of them. And he loves the 6 o'clock shot, which he showed me years ago. And he teaches all his students that shot. Very knowledgeable billiard player.
It's a very difficult shot he has here. He's going to look to probably play it off the yellow. To beat the kiss off the yellow is extremely difficult.
I think he's got his hands filled out no matter
Yes.
how he plays
No
this.
matter what he does here is a very difficult shot. The simpler way to play this shot is on the outside of the yellow ball with extreme draw and try to go
How,
short rail, long rail, and drop it into the corner
Jim,
to
how
make the
about
point.
going to the short rail, long rail, two rails like an umbrella shot with high left, snapping it out of the corner?
It's such a
Oh,
long
he's
ways
gonna
to
draw
go.
it. He's
going
gonna
to draw
draw
it,
it.
like
He's
I said.
drawing it.
Yeah, he's going to draw it off the yellow. There you go.
He got a kiss there.
Well,
That was part of the shot.
very
It was a very
difficult
difficult
shot.
hit.
And no matter what he did, the kiss was right in
He
the
didn't
way.
have any what you call reasonable shots here. Everything was
No.
difficult.
Very difficult shot. So,
Mr. Stoner has a decent shot here.
well, another one that you have to hit properly. Don't assume anything here. He hit
Looks
that
like he
well,
hit it very
and
nice.
I would say he scored that point.
Yeah, see how the ball
Very
keeps
nice.
rolling and rolling.
Very good.
Nice speed.
Good speed, and this is not really bad position.
If he turns around, he might be playing off the red, but he's not turning
No,
around.
he's not looking. He didn't see that second shot.
Yeah,
Shot is simpler off the red ball, but
very
he's going to
simple.
play
He
it.
went up in the corner, much tougher hit, small target,
Yes, much more difficult.
and he left what we call a natural. That's a mistake.
Yeah.
And like anything else, when you make a mistake, you usually have to pay for it.
You make mental mistakes in this game, you're definitely supposed to pay for it.
But you do have to look at all your options. Now, Pete executed this pretty good. He's spinning right into it. It looks like it's a point, which it is.
Good
And
point.
that's the penalty, and now he's still shooting. He's going to play
So
this thin off the red and go around the table.
The bottom line was that by missing the shot he had, which was relatively simple, his opponent makes a point, plus the point that he lost by not making
And
the
he
point.
just missed one.
But please come and watch this. Watch the games if you get the opportunity to watch a billiard tournament in your area. Right now we're in
Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky, at the Pendennis Club. I mean, it's a beautiful venue that's here.
I'm going to be here till Sunday, Jim.
I'll be here till Monday morning. Actually, I'll stay.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm going to stay. I'll be leaving Sunday morning back to New York. I come from New York City, and in New York City, those of you who don't know it, we have what we call the Carom Cafe. It's in Queens.
A lot of top players.
Some of the very best players in the country play at the Carom Cafe.
Miguel Torres, he won the Nationals.
We have-
Hugo Patino, he won it twice.
We have 11 three-cushion billiard tables, and we have some of the very best players in the country. Michael Kang, who owns the place, excellent player. Hugo Patino, U.S. National Championship several times. Miguel Torres, U.S. National Champion. Sonny Cho, U.S. National Champion. These players are there almost every day. And the interesting part about the game is that if you ask them something, you want to learn something, they would be more than helpful, to try to help you and teach you this game if you're interested in the game. They're dedicated to the game, as many people are. And you couldn't find a better venue in the United States of America. It just doesn't exist. 11 three-cushion billiard tables, that's a rarity. And that was a beautiful shot he just
Jim,
made.
while
Five
you were
rails. I just
talking
pitched
about
for the
Carom,
Carom Cafe.
When you were talking about Carom, they started making points. Like they're really starting to hit them nice. They're calming down.
There you go. Relax a little bit.
And
Enjoy the
In
game.
the beginning, they were a little sloppy, but now that their nerves are better now. They're concentrating. They're executing well. They're having fun, too. When you make billiards, it's very satisfying. I got blocked out. I don't know if he made it. I think he did.
No. He's not shooting
No.
again, so he didn't.
No. The score now.
Again?
I'm Ed Friedman from Baltimore, Maryland.
Jim Watson from New York City.
I love the game just as much as Jim, and we're going to be playing. He's in my flight. I got lucky to draw Jim.
Yeah, take it easy
That
on
means,
me, all right,
that
Ed,
means
please?
I got to average 1.5 to win.
Take it easy on me, please.
I'm not giving you a chance, and you're not giving me a chance. This will be blood.
What's interesting about this game is, like, the individuals that play it, when we're not playing, it's shake hands and everybody loves everybody. But when you get on that table, it's a different venue, okay? It's take no prisoners.
That's it.
Okay, burn them all like God separate them. Nothing personal, but that's the way it works.
So Jim's undefeated, and he won his first match. And who'd you beat in your first match, Jim?
Tom Rossman.
Tom is one of the top players in his flight, and Jim, he's the top seed in his flight. I'm in his flight, so I know I got to beat the top seed to do good.
See, I don't listen to any of that personally.
But he knows
top
it's
seeds,
true.
Nah, top seed don't mean anything.
No, because every day changes.
Focus on every shot. Every shot is game.
If you
And
beat
it's
Jim,
very
you played
difficult.
very well to win.
You certainly did, and I'll ring my own bell on that. And I'll shake your hand if you beat me. I have no problem at losing.
I did play Max Fisher. I had a pretty good game against Max. I got very hot. I was losing 6-0, and I got very hot against him and took a big lead, and I cruised in to a point. And but Max, you know, he's capable of beating anybody. He plays the game right. Max is 79 now.
Here's a simple shot off the red,
Yeah,
3 rails
high
to the
right.
yellow.
Spins it
Very
nice.
good. Nice shot. They're a little more relaxed now. Okay, some people, you know, I've been playing tournaments all my life, and again, I stopped playing billiards completely in 1985. Started playing in 2002. But if you don't relax, if you tense up in any sport, all right, you really don't have a chance of
You have to
making
be
good
loose.
contact.
Jim's
Enjoy
right.
the
You
game.
You have to be loose and really follow through, concentrate.
Focus on what you want to do. See exactly what it is you want to do in your mind before you do it. And those of you who play golf, you would love this game.
And there's something else. If you miss a shot and it's close and you get aggravated, forget that.
No,
You can't think about it. Just go on to the next shot, or it's going to affect your game.
correct.
Think about the shot you're
Another
shooting,
lovely
nothing
hit.
else.
Now he's starting to stroke the ball really nice. He's focusing on every shot. He's actually what we call stroking the ball. You don't just 1, 2 stroke anything.
Sometimes they
Stroke 2,
push.
3, 4,
now they're
5
stroking.
times.
He's
When you
looking-
want that cue ball to get some momentum to it, all right,
he's-
you must develop momentum playing this game.
And you notice he got
And-
up to think about the
yeah.
shot again, and
Got
now
back down, he's
he
stroking the
knows what
ball
he wants to
again.
do. He played a very thin, difficult hit,
I can't see the shot because he's blocking the entire TV screen.
but he just missed it. But he made a nice attempt.
All right.
He hit it smooth and just a little short.
So they're a little better focused now.
This is not the easiest hit in the world. If he goes outside the red, he's got to be careful to hit it thin with spin.
See, for me, I personally like the shot as a double rail shot off. Well, I would call this a double rail shot. You played rail first to the red ball with a lot of left-hand English on this ball, and you would get 2 rails off the long rail, hit the short
He's
rail,
going to go
and
outside.
back it. Yeah,
It
he's
looks
going to play
like
it.
What I said,
And-
that's what figures to happen. You got to
Yeah.
hit it very thin with spin.
Very
It's
difficult shot.
When you play it the way I said it, the shot's much tougher.
Mhm.
Because the only reason I said that because I saw where he was aiming,
Yep.
and that's where knowledge comes into the game. You shoot a shot and say I got to go around the table, but they don't know how tough it is to execute a paper thin hit with spin, and that's what you have to do on that hit, which makes it a very difficult hit. What Jim said, it's a much easier hit. You have control of everything you're doing. As you notice, he got kissed out. He hit it a little fat. It's like Jim said, there's a lot to this game. But picking out the right shots, that's
Yes.
half the game right there.
It's at least 60% of the game. Okay, and then you have, again, everything comes into play. It's a matter of focus, concentration, hit, stroke.
He's
But
looking.
focus on every shot,
This-
exactly what it is that you want to do.
Jim, I'm looking, and I can't see too much from here. I don't think he's going to
Nah,
draw
he
him
has.
back.
He
can't
doesn't
do
have a
that.
lot here. Okay, I have shots that I would play here only because of the stroke that I play.
How
I would
you
play
it,
this.
Jim?
I would play the shot. He's got the white. Okay, he really doesn't have anything else to shoot here. I would go long rail. I would play a bank shot here.
So would I.
Okay.
You know, that's why I want to get your opinion. I would not try to do anything off
There's-
either
there's-
ball, but he's
there's nothing
trying.
else that he
double
has.
the rail is very difficult.
I don't see it. There's no double rail shot. If he
Yeah,
makes a
that's
double
what I'm
rail
saying.
shot here,
It's-
I'm going to
it's-
tell you
it's
right
like,
now, there'll be an
when I say double the
investigation.
rail, it's like, and it just doesn't look like anything. He's trying to draw it back towards himself, it looks like. It's just, it's not the right shot. There's a few options. he could hit the long rail, short rail, long rail, and hit the top of the yellow and go into it, which gives him a proper angle. But I don't know how he's playing this. He might be trying to go up to the long rail. I don't know. I think he tried to get to the opposite long rail.
Yeah.
Very difficult hit. You got to spin it. It's just too many things, too tough. Where Jim's shot was, very little English. You hit the long rail and you just try to keep it straight, coming back, hit the top of the yellow, and it falls into the red. And then you probably have something else afterwards because the balls are close, and, that's what you want. You want to be close to your targets. He's going to go outside the ball. He might be trying to snap this, like a hard hit right here to go short, which he did, but he went long. You really got to hit that hard to get it that short. And no left-hand English, just high. That left-hand English it's like there's called a +2 system. So you're going to go out a diamond and a half or a diamond or 2 diamonds every time when you put that running English.
I'm glad Ed mentioned this. On this particular game, we do have what we call a diamond system. And there's a system that everybody should use. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know how to play the system. All right, but the circumstances are those little beads that are along the rails, those little white dots that you see on the rails, they're there for a purpose. All right, they're not there as ornaments. They're not there to turn around and make the table look pretty. Those dots that are on those tables are diamonds, and they're there to be utilized. This particular table is 10 by 5. It's twice as long as it is wide, and all diamonds connect at one point or another, playing what we call natural running English. So once you learn the basics of this game and you learn how to make contact diamond to diamond and learn a little bit of the tables, because all tables are different.
It gives you a good direction.
It will definitely give you a great direction as to how to play the game. And if you're a pool player, and if you really enjoy playing pool, 9-ball, 8-ball, straight pool, banks, I don't care what the game is. If you're a pool player and you really want to learn how to kick balls, if you really want to learn how to hit 2 rails, 3 rails, 4 rails, 5 rails, to make contact with a ball, any ball, on a table, this game will teach you how to do that.
Well, Alvin Reyes, who's considered one of the greatest pool players ever lived, they say he averages 1 in billiards. And all I can tell you is 1 is a top player in the United States, and he plays very little billiards. But that's why the safety game he controls. It's hard to save him because he knows how to hit the ball, kick it in. This is the bread and butter of the game, too, shots like this. This is what you like to see, the long, high left, nice. He hit this really up. It went a little
very
long.
good.
Just it happens, but that's what you want to do, exactly the way he followed through and all. He shot good speed. He had the red set up for a good position. To, if he hit the yellow into the corner, the white into the corner. And but that's why the game's difficult. You can make nice hits, and you can think you make shots, and they just go around them.
You assume nothing in this game. Okay.
He's looking
you
out.
get up to and you shoot a shot and you say, well, there's no way I can possibly miss this shot.
He's going 3 rails, high follow through. He did the very
perfect
thing
hit.
you're supposed to
you
do.
should make that point.
Table
Got a little short now, you see. Here's another
hard.
example.
He shot a little easier too, Jim.
Yeah.
Which would have took it a little bit longer.
But
and he shot that one a little faster.
A little
too.
quick. He only 2-stroked it. It was
Right.
not good.
Right.
Right. The circumstances are, though, that as the table turns around and plays a little bit, there is no wax or anything, no silicone or whatever on the billiard balls. But what happens is, like on a pool table, those of you who play pool, you understand that after the table gets a little dirty, if you're playing straight pool, you're playing 8-ball, you're playing 9-ball, whatever, they don't clean the table all the time. What happens is the rails and the accumulation of chalk and the accumulation of chalk onto the balls will turn around and make everything a little more sluggish, and therefore it becomes what you call short. All right? When you decide to take this game up, as I hope you do, you'll learn about everything I'm telling you, that this game is as intricate a game as you could possibly run into. It's an enjoyable game, and it's a sociable game, and it's a gentleman's game.
One more thing, Jim. If they start playing this game, they will play till they're 70 or 80 because you never stop learning. I don't care how smart you are, how great you play.
No.
Mason Shoney's the national champion, and there's guys in Europe who play double his average over 2. That's how far advanced they are over the United States players, and the United States players are playing better and better too. So you never stop learning. And when you see
Lovely hit. And
Wow.
again,
when
he
you
hit
see
that as good as
just a hair
most
thinner,
people can.
just a hair thinner.
But circumstances are, again, the
Balls are getting
reason
shorter
the
now.
balls, the table's getting a little shorter now. All right, the balls are not stretching out like they did initially on the table. And that happens, and you have to adjust to that. As a billiard player, as a pool player, if you play pool, you understand that. As a billiard player, you will understand that. And it'll teach you so much more about this game. Carom, period. I don't care what it is. Pool, 8-ball, 9-ball, straight pool, banks, one pockets, whatever the game it is that you enjoy. If you play billiards, you play a little bit of billiards, your game will improve, no matter what game you love. And if you play this game, I promise you, you're going to end up loving this game.
Jim, I have to interrupt you because we got to fill him in with the score. Right now it's 12-9. Pete Hall is shooting. He just made his 10th point, so it's 12-10. They're playing a little bit below their average, about 500 they're playing. They play about 550, somewhere in that. But the nerves got them early, so now they are picking up the pace. And when you'll notice when they get to 17 and 18, all of a sudden they'll be missing them very close for some reason. You think you make them, and they just go around them when you get to that last couple points.
The one-hole syndrome. Okay.
And it happens to everybody.
The best players in the world, I've watched them do it. They can be down to the one that play great all game long. And then when they need that last point, that's the most difficult point there is to make.
Very
This
nice
is an
hit.
excellent hit.
Very
And if he
nice.
doesn't make this,
Should slide into it. No, the tables are
yeah,
real
table's
short
getting
now.
much shorter
Just
again.
like Jim said, the chalk is on the table. You
Mhm.
can't see it, Harley, but it shortens up every angle.
Correct.
And afterwards, what they'll do is vacuum the table. They'll use a damn cloth, and it'll be like brand new cloth again. And you'll see it'll run a diamond longer. I mean the diamond longer. Like there's 7 diamonds going up the side rails. And if you hit the 3 diamond from the corner, it goes to the 2 diamond on the other long corner, which takes you to the corner. But when the rails are long, it takes you to what they call the 30. So to explain a little bit about the diamond system, it's called the corner 5. So if you're shooting out the corner and you go 3 diamonds up from the opposite corner, that's hitting the 30 because you're 3 diamonds up. And that'll take you to the other side, 2 diamonds up, which is the 20. That takes you to the corner if the table's playing true. But when the cloth is new and slick, you can add a diamond. You don't have to 3. You can hit 2. You can hit, 4. You can hit the 4th diamond up and get to the corner.
Well, I'm going to make it a little simpler for you. If indeed you turn around and play this game, you will learn quickly what you can and can't do. He just missed a shot that
Unbelievable.
shouldn't even been close.
Right.
Okay, on a billiard table. I don't hold punches here. You know, I'm going to tell you as I see it. But you have to adjust to that, and that's the difference between the amateurs, the players that love the game, and then you take it to the next level, the professionals that love this game. It's a very, very difficult game. And the hit that he just made on that shot.
That was unbelievable, and he's half a diamond short.
And that's unfair. I can't say anything else. That he hit it
Well, they have to
too
adjust.
good.
They have to realize it's going a diamond short right now.
Yeah.
Also,
You see, I don't think either one of them is thinking about that. They're getting up and they're playing the game that they know how to play. They got into a rhythm. They started making good points. They started stroking the ball better. But they're still using the basic diamond system. And you can no longer use that system. You have to play another half a diamond outside that to make shots.
you have to adjust.
All right, you have to adjust to the table conditions. This should be good.
He played it nice and long. That's
This should
why
be
it's
good.
going to count. He went
Okay,
a diamond longer,
Correct. He
And he
played
hit it,
that a
and he hit
diamond
it
outside of where you needed to hit it.
so he might be
And he
adjusting.
made it.
I don't know if.
Hopefully he
Hall
sees
is.
that every shot.
But you got a nail biter here again. It's 12-11.
Enjoyable game. And But come, play this
Innings, I
game.
know people judge games by innings, but you can't always do that because a lot of times when the better players play a lot of safeties too.
That's my favorite.
And when you play safeties, you lock a guy up for about 10 minutes. You want to, make sure he has a very difficult hit. He's playing this outside the red 3 rails. It's not a hard shot. It's just a foul throw. He hit it hard, though.
Too hard.
Should have shot it easy.
Soft, he had a very good chance of making that because the table's playing very, very short right now. All right, a little softer. Just the speed enough to make the shot.
Right, he banged it. That's why he went longer.
He ended up, instead of going just 3 rails and making the point, he missed the point and went 2 additional rails.
And had no float with the...
No good.
Yeah, just the speed. Speed has a lot to do with different shots, too. He's going... He played this
So remember,
3
when I
rails,
play Ed tomorrow, I'll be playing Ed safe every shot.
and I'll return the favor. It's called putting the oil down. It becomes very slick. If you make a point, you deserve it, but you better make more than 1 against Jim, because if you average 1, when you finally make 1, you're going to be in trouble. You got to hit them with 3 or 4, make them work to catch you. That was a nice execution there. He should come in.
It's going to come in short. because
Yeah, the red got him too.
Table has gotten shorter.
He hit it a little too
We
fat
have one
again.
individual that adjusted to the table. We have one individual that did not adjust to the table.
And right now it's 13-11. 29 innings. So forget the innings. Just consider it's a nail biter.
When you play this game, as much as it is important to make points, it is also important to leave your opponent a very difficult shot if you don't make the point.
He executed that beautiful, didn't he?
Lovely. And he
Nice
also has
speed.
a perfect position for this shot.
Yeah, he adjusted already, as you could see. He made the bank. He made the long 3-rail, not the bank, the long 3-rail spin shot. He just made that with a nice speed.
He's
This
understanding
is a
that the
big
table's
ball he
playing
should-
short,
This is a good shot. He should make this.
and he did again. Hit it perfect. Oh, no.
It came in a little
Came in
shorter.
even
but he
shorter than it-
sees and he had good speed.
It looked like perfect speed.
It might have curved a little bit in on him.
But again,
He's
this
even-
game is a game that is taught, and you can watch it on ESPN. Hopefully one day we'll have it on ESPN.
Well, YouTube has a lot of artistic shots by Segener. They have matches. You can go to Karam Cafe and see matches with the greatest champions of all times.
So now I'm going to make a plug for the Karam Cafe. If indeed you would like to watch this game, and we have a webcam at the Karam Cafe. All right, it's Karam, CAROMTB.com, and you go on the web, you click on the camera, and you will see several tables. You'll see one in particular table that they have the camera focused on, but you can also watch 3 or 4 other tables while they're playing and get an idea of what this game is about. Remember, as an example, the individual right now is shooting the yellow ball.
Which is Stoner, Mr. Stoner.
Okay, he's going to play the shot. He's going to play it off the red.
I thought he was going to play it off the
I would have
white.
played it myself off the white ball. He's playing it off the red. And the reason he did that is he knows the table is short. And he made
hit
the
it very
point.
well.
And
That was a difficult
he hit
hit.
it perfect.
He had to draw it, make his own angle.
Excellent shot.
And me and Jim, we do have a bad angle. We thought he could just follow through with high left, which is much easier to do than drawing the ball. And the ball might have been up a little further than what you're seeing, Jim, because if you look at the table without looking at the screen,
Yeah. All I can see
you
is the
can
screen.
Right, and you're not seeing a true angle. He
But
made a great hit
he's
this
playing,
time. He
He's
made a
playing
great
the
hit.
table
He made a great hit there.
because he understands how the table
Look
has
how
gotten
nice he did
shorter.
that. Oh,
And that's from experience. The man knows the game.
he just
knows
made a
the
nice
game.
hit, and it just
Excellent hit. Did
Just
not make the point.
right. And that happens a lot in this game. It's a game of hairs. I'd say don't call it 3-cushion billiards. Call it hairs, because that's how many shots you'll miss by a hair.
But again,
It can get frustrating.
I'll go back to pitching the Karam Cafe. To watch this game on a monitor and see some of the very best players in the world, actually in the United States, I can't say the world.
Right.
And we do have the occasion where the Europeans come here to play. But the Karam Cafe in New York,
You had the two greatest players. You had Bloomdahl last month, and you had Jaspers the month
Correct.
before.
they were there.
That's as good as it gets. And you got
But on a
Cadrone.
daily basis, you have Michael Kang, who owns the Caram Cafe. You have Hugo Petino, who is a U.S. national championship, and he is
Twice he won.
originally, correct, and he is originally from Colombia. You have Miguel Torres, who is a great artistic player.
And he won the Nationals, too.
And he won the Nationals. You have Hugo Patino. You have Amazing Suni plays.
They're wonderful players. I mean,
This is an amazing game that's, again, once you play the game, once you see the game and understand the game, a little bit about the game, it's like learning how to play chess, and you learn the moves on the chess game.
Jim, you forgot
you will
one thing.
definitely be there
You know what
to
you
play
forgot,
this game.
Jim? How great the desserts are at Caram Cafe. The New York bakeries. So they have tiramisu, and I always get it there. And I hate myself afterwards, but it's delicious. They have a bar, restaurant there.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's nice in there. There's no arguing, no fighting in there.
No.
And you have Brian Heff, who's going to probably take over for me in about a minute.
No.
Nah.
Little ladies' room. It's more fun than men's room.
Yeah. Jim's taking a break. He got tired.
Bye-bye.
He got tired of talking, but he explained a lot of things to you. Very knowledgeable player, and me and him are going to fight it out tomorrow. We're going to have a tough match, and hopefully it goes to the end
The tougher, the better.
for both of us. We love competition. When you have a good match, you want to win. That's more important. But you enjoy the game. If you play bad, you don't enjoy as much, but at least you're still playing.
And play the game as a man, as a gentleman.
Right. I'm not going to throw any sticks at Jim. I promise you, Jim. Take care, Jim. Brian, why don't you sit down for a minute? Help out a guy that's going to be 70 years old. Brian is very knowledgeable about the game. He's one of the better narrators, too. He'll try to explain something to you. Pete Hall is the one shooting, the tall
Jake
one.
Stoner in the chair.
Right, and Jake Stoner, his first name was Jake. I wasn't sure. He made a very thin hit here to go 3 rails, long, short, long. He hit it. Yeah, I think he missed the shot. He just missed it. It was a nice execution. This is a nail biter, by the way, Brian. It's 15-13.
How many innings?
No, we're
Shooting
not going to
about
talk about innings because they had a rough start. They had about 15 innings in the beginning, but since then they've been playing pretty steady.
That's what happened to me. I went about 10 innings without scoring.
Right,
and
but
then I
it's 15-14 right now. So we got a nail biter, and they're both, gentlemen. You don't see them fighting or nothing.
No.
That was a little careless. He tried to get by the kiss, and it takes a lot of spin with a low stroke to do that. He's got a few options. It looks like everything's off the yellow to me. He can go 4 rails off the yellow, short, long. He can go off the. I think that's the shot.
I don't know his playing level at all, so I can't predict what he's going to do.
I'd say he's 5 to 550. That's what he looks like. That average. He picks out a lot of right shots. He's going outside the yellow, like I said, high right. He's going to 3 rails. Went a little too long. He wanted to spin it a little bit better. The thin hit was all right, but he needed a little more spin. He's keeping the yellow on the back rail, which is a good safety usually. And you got a close game, so you want to play a little bit safe. Jake Stoner's up, and he's got a real difficult hit here. He's playing it off the red. I don't know if he's going to try to draw it off the red. It's a very difficult hit. Oh, he played an umbrella shot.
Real first.
How about that? I called an umbrella shot.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him?
We're talking about the
Can you
game
hear-
to
can
the
you
people
hear him?
streaming.
Is he too loud for you? Okay.
No.
Okay. No.
No, it's a great game.
Just ask the players if they could hear.
If it was bothering them, because it is a nip and tuck game.
And they're close. We're only about 10 feet away from him. It's hard to say. It looks like he's going for a 4 railer on the outside of the red. Little right English. No, he's
No, he
playing
went
a drop in.
inside it. See, we have a bad angle, Brian. I forgot to tell you.
I didn't anticipate him having that kind of capability.
If you look at the table and look at the screen, you'll see it's different.
Sure.
Completely different.
I didn't know that shot was within his abilities. I figured he'd go for the easier outside of the ball.
Well, they've both been here all 4 years, too, at the
Okay.
the
He's got a
Bedonis Club.
natural here. Thin hit, long to the red.
Shot it
Plays
nice and easy. Put high left-hand English. He's going long. He executed it pretty well.
He's going to get tied up behind the red ball.
A little harder would have been okay, but he made the point, which is important now in a close game like this because they're only going to 20.
Right.
And
he needs 4. His opponent needs 6.
Right. So every point is very crucial right now. He's looking at inside the white, which is a very difficult hit because he's almost 10 feet away. That's what he's looking to do. Go inside the white. Short, long again. He blocked me out. I don't know how he hit it.
Yeah, he played the outside hit, just a 3 rail, short, long, short. Hit the ball extremely full and brought the opponent's ball right down with him.
Yeah, it looks like he can hit the red, inside the red with like a high left medium speed.
He'd have to play through the red. He'd have to hit the red either very thin or follow through it.
Yeah, I thought he could hit thin. I'm not sure. No, he hit it thin.
Yeah, very good shot.
Good execution. No doubt about the point. He made it nice and secure. Well, now it's 16 to 15.
Yeah. He's got short rail first into the yellow ball.
Right.
Short,
nice
long,
spin.
short, long. Yeah,
it's a real first shot, like Brian said. Medium speed, not too hard, because you hit the yellow thin, it's going to fly anyway, so you don't have to shoot hard. That's good speed.
It's looking a little long, but we'll see.
No, he
Just
made
enough
it.
English to turn.
Yeah, he had very good speed on that. See where he put the yellow?
Yeah, he's behind the red.
Yeah.
He's got a ticky or across the.
Just want to try. He
across
can't
the
drop
table
under.
with dead ball.
Maybe he can drop under.
Yeah, he can. He can just come off the left side of the red, nice and easy with no English. Split the difference and roll it in the corner.
Could he do a tiki? No, he's not even trying to do a tiki.
I think he's gonna. Yeah,
no, he went around the table.
I think that was a mistake. He didn't have the available angle.
He was better off hitting higher up on the round, trying to get under the yellow, snap it in there. I thought he might even had a tiki there. I didn't look at it too close.
He had a tiki, but he had an easy across the table shot just to come off the side of the red ball nice and easy. And
yeah,
drop
the yellow,
it in.
if I look at the table now, the yellow is up. You had plenty of room.
Yeah, he did have plenty of room. He's going to play a natural here, short, 3 rails direct to the red ball.
There's a kiss.
Oh, he got a little rub. It might not hurt him.
It made it go a little short.
Took it away.
It's 16 to 16.
Okay. Chances are he's going to play across the table off the red, but with some finesse, he could cut the red ball in the corner and go
inside English, like Brian said. He's going to spin this to go to the other long rail, which he did. He executed it very well. Oh, he went under it.
Yeah, it's a tough shot.
That was a nice hit. Sometimes you make nice hits, they just don't count. Now, Jay Stoner has a nice shot here off of the screen, but over here I can't tell, but it looks like he's got it off the white, a nice long spin shot.
He's got a fairly easy natural.
Yeah, this is the kind you like when you're playing billiards because you're going to put the white cross, you're going to try to drive the white to the long rail back across. That gives you position, too.
Well, the white ball should end up in the far left corner.
Well, let's see how he executes it. He's got us blocked out right now.
White ball should go twice across the table, back to the far left corner.
He might want too long. No, he got it. He got it. Very good. The table's running a lot shorter too, right now because of all the chalk on the cloth and all. So
they're keeping up with the maintenance pretty well. They're vacuuming every few games and wiping the tables down.
Every game. But this has been a long game, so the table really shortened up in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of an issue.
He's got a nice natural here. Thin hit off the inside of the red with high right, nice and easy. He banged it a little bit. He made it.
Very nice.
He felt more comfortable hitting it a little bit harder. I thought he could have did it easy, but everybody has a different opinion. He made it. That's all that counts.
I might be feeling a little pressure, a little tendency to push the
Hit
stroke a little harder.
too. Yeah, right.
Not try to be so tentative, and you end up choking yourself because you're trying to be too easy, too careful.
He's playing a bank here, Brian. He's going to try to
I
go
think it's
3
a
rails
mistake.
behind, top of the white.
I thought he had a fairly decent ticky off the red.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
He had a
Which
Chance
is a
of a
much
ticky.
easier hit, and you're close to it.
the white ball was far out of the corner. I could understand why he was apprehensive, but I still liked it better than the bank.
But you would agree it's better to shoot something closer to you, than banks are very difficult. I mean,
Especially on unfamiliar equipment.
right.
Not to say this is subpar or anything. It's just unfamiliar to the player
Now I made
who's
this.
never played on it before.
This shot I made in the game before this, I played it off the yellow with high right spin, and I came in nice and short. So he's going long. There, he played it like I played it, and he looks like he executed it perfect.
Very
Yes,
nice
he
shot.
did. It's a good hit. Nice, solid hit. I like that shot because you got a bigger target when you go short into it. And if you miss it, you got the guy up table, too. Safety's a big part of the game right now because they're near the end. He's drawing it back. Short, long, long.
Just playing a 3-rail.
Yep, he made it. He's
Short,
playing.
long, short.
No, they got a game here. This is exciting now.
18-18. He's
Yep.
got a 5-railer. All he's got to do is avoid banking the yellow twice across into the corner where the red is.
He'll put some speed on this hit too. High right.
And here comes the yellow
Here
across
comes
the table.
yellow. No, he kept the yellow out of the game,
It's out-
Brian.
yep, it's out of the way.
Came in nice. Came in short and made it. Now he's in the 1 hole,
That was a great shot.
and he's pinned behind the balls.
Yeah, he's got them close together though.
He might have
he's
to
got
play a bank
options.
here. Yeah, he's definitely going for a bank here. I don't know if he's going to double the rail. He's
He
got
could double the rail on the short rail. You can double the rail on the long rail. You can play a around the table. Long, short, to underside of both balls. Some people are unfamiliar with that when they're.
You would probably play double the rail, right? Long.
No, I think
Not
I'd play the 4-rail bank, but I've got the understanding how to compensate being that long
he
to the
did
corner.
the double the rail.
Yeah, he looked
But you could
apprehensive.
shoot easier,
He
he
was-
might have said to himself. And he's got the yellow pinned against the red, too.
Yeah,
You know, if you hit it, you open them up. And you got hit in between them. It was a very difficult bank. Small target.
well, we got
It looks like he's got a natural here. If you look at the table,
scores
looks like
19-18.
it looks like he's got a 3-railer off the red.
Yeah,
This is what you want because
he's right on top of the ball though. It kind of ties his stroke up a little bit.
he drew it. He's made it go short. He
Yeah.
shortened it a little bit too much.
People aren't used to being that close to the ball, and
Right.
the action off the ball and off the rail is a little unfamiliar.
Yeah, if he would have hit that center with spin, he would have been into the ball. That draw shortened it up a little bit. It looks like he's got a nice drop in here, Brian. Looks like a very nice drop in here.
He's got to worry about the kiss.
You think so?
Yep. He's going to have to cut the yellow ball
It
backwards.
looks like the diamonds, there were 2.5 diamonds up if you look this way. But I see what you're saying on the screen. It looks like it's definitely a kiss.
Whether he plays it with dead ball or with English, he's going to be cutting the yellow slightly backwards. If he hits it easy. He's trying to get a feel for the timing right now. Understand where the balls are going to be in space at what point of the shot.
And he
Different
could
intensity,
he could
different
drive
English.
The yellow if he misses the kiss. He's got to make sure he don't get a kiss here.
Well, he's trying to take in every aspect of the shot. He's looking at a million combos.
'Cause if he gets a kiss, he leaves a shot. If you don't get a kiss, he drives the yellow to the long, up table.
Yeah,
It
I'm
keeps-
sure he's being defensive, but he's really focusing. He needs this 1 point.
He's trying to win the game, and he's got a difficult hit here. He doesn't want to make any mistakes. He's smart. He's taking his time. Regardless if he executes it good or not, he's taking his time. He's doing everything right now. And when you get to the very end, that's what you got to do. He's not giving away nothing. Brian, I think you're right. He doesn't like it off the yellow.
That's Kissy.
But I think he has to play it.
He can play a four-railer. He's a tall fellow. He can play four-railer off the right side of the red.
He's going off the red. He
Yeah,
can reach it. I didn't think he could even reach it. He can
He's
reach
6
it.
foot easy.
Look how tall this guy is. That's why he can reach it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's going off the red. He's giving himself a chance to win it.
Yeah, he's hardly leaning over the table, and the tip of his cue is beyond the center line of the table. He's a very tall guy. He went very long.
He might get lucky. I doubt it.
No. He went long. He's going to leave a natural.
Well, he wanted to give himself a chance to win it. I can't blame him for that. You know, he did want to try to win it, so he took a shot that he said, if I hit it good, I'll win it.
He
If
was
hits it-
unsure about the other shot, and he didn't shoot it. That's
That's smart. He didn't get that kiss where he would give up.
right.
This looks like a natural. Could be, might be a kiss here.
He should be able to beat it.
Oh, just beat it. He should be okay. This is going to the wire. It's 19-19 now.
Yep.
You couldn't ask for a better game. I mean,
very good measure of self-control there. He
This
didn't
is-
get excited and hit it hard. He just played the shot nice and easy.
they're both in the one hole.
We got two tables clearing all at the same time, and
A lot of noise, and they
Yeah.
both need one.
players shuffling around. A little bit
Looks-
of commotion. He's
Looks
taking
like
a
he's
break.
got to shut off the white, a three-railer.
He can play off either side of the white or off the left side of the red. He's going to be off the white.
Yeah, definitely off the white. He's close to it.
He's looking at
It's
a
just
track.
judging. It's just judging it.
Yeah, he's playing a
He's-
track off the left side of the white. Just a three-railer. If he misses this, he will leave his opponent wide open. Well, he played it short. Too short.
It's a game of nerves now too. But look, like Brian said, look, his opponent's got what you call bread and butter. You know, it's a good,
That yellow ball is a diamond off the long rail and two diamonds off the short. It's not in an optimum position, but he can play off either side of the red, and he can play off the right side of the yellow. He's got a lot of options. He can play off the left side of the red four-railer. He's got a ton of options. He's going to sit here and weigh all of them.
I like the thin hit off the red five rails.
Yeah, I think
It's got to
Yeah.
be thin though.
his cue ball is a diamond off the rail, so he's got room to
He can
to
get a
hit
full
his
stroke
cue
into
ball
it.
any way he wants. He is
He might
playing
be
it off
going
the red.
outside the red.
No, he's
he's
playing-
going. Yeah.
He's playing the five-railer. Looks like he's going to go for the thin hit.
Oh, he hit it great. Might have hit too thin.
No, he's okay. Come on.
He hit
Oh,
it too
my,
thin. He made a
my.
great hit. And, you know, that's tough luck because that's the hit you want, right, Brian?
Yeah.
You want that hit. I mean, he did everything right.
Yeah, if you're going to miss it for trying. His Stoner's kind of chuckling at the fates, the gods. because
He's
he
going to
hit
play it
so
off
good.
the outside of the red, and I don't know if he knows where the
No.
red's going
I
because
saw
the red's
saw
going to
him
be in
shoot
the game.
this shot earlier. He played it low.
Yeah, you have
and
to
spun
draw
it,
it.
but
Yep,
this
I
one he
agree.
might
But the
four
red's
rail.
going to be in the game. Let's see if he beats the kiss. Yeah, he beat the kiss just now, so he won it.
That should be the game.
No,
That's the
great
game.
game.
James
Great
Stoner
game,
wins.
guys. Look, they're shaking hands. They're complete gentlemen. They played an excellent game, even though it was a lot of innings. It was exciting. And I'm leaving the mic to.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
George. I'll give you this one if you keep it. I'll give you this high-end one if you keep it.
My chalk.
No, that's mine.
That's your chalk.
That's blue. That's the blue diamond.
Keep that